Paratroopers were the elite soldiers in World War II. They were sent into action first to take and hold a strong point or strategic area. They went into battle by parachute or by landing in gliders. Soviet Russia was one of the first countries to form large parachute units in the 1930s. The leader of the German Luftwaffe, Hermann Göring, was invited to Russia to watch the Russian forces exercise, and he came away very impressed. Kurt Student was appointed as commander of the German Airborne Forces. During the early part of World War II, German paratroopers led the blitzkrieg in the west. They were used to capture the Belgian fort of Airborne and bridges on the Albert Canal. During the attack on the fort, the German gliders landed on top of the fortress. The guns were disabled and the Belgian garrison was captured. The success of the German airborne forces during the blitzkrieg led to the British Prime Minister Winston Churchill calling for the formation of British airborne troops. Their battle honours are legendary, from North Africa, Sicily, Italy, Normandy, Arnhem and the Rhine. The Allies used the Dakota aircraft for dropping parachute troops. The British also developed 2 gliders for landing airborne soldiers and the equipment. The Horsa could carry 25 soldiers, and it could also carry a jeep or a 6-pounder gun. The largest Allied glider was the Hamilcar. This was capable of carrying a Tetrarch light tank or 2 Bren carriers, or a powerful 17-pounder anti-tank gun and tractor. The US Army had also noticed the success of airborne troops, and on D-Day, American parachute troops landed and held the eastern flank of the Allied invasion. They captured towns and crossroads and prevented German counterattacks. During the Market Garden operation, the American airborne were successful in capturing the Nijmegen Bridge. The Tetrarch light tank was intended to replace the light tank Mark VI. The British Army saw no further need for light tanks, but a role for the Tetrarch was found in amphibious and airborne operations. The island of Madagascar was under Vichy French control, and Tetrarch tanks took part in the invasion to keep the island and its port under Allied control. The 6th Airborne Forces had landed in Normandy and had captured the bridge over the Caen Canal, which became known as Pegasus Bridge. Also, the bridge over the River Orne was also captured at the same time. It also put the German gun battery at Merville out of action. The Tetrarch was replaced by the American Locust tank. And this was used in Operation Varsity, the crossing of the Rhine. My personal collection to this is the 6th Airborne Division. Is my grandfather, who served with the 12th Battalion of the Devonshire Regiment. He landed at the port of Ouistreham on D-Day +3 because of the shortage of air transport. So I've just depicted some bridges using the Airfix pontoon bridge and the coastal fort, which doesn't really look like Merville Battery, but this is what we used to play with our Airfix paratroop soldiers. This is the Airfix kit of the Airborne Jeep with a pack howitzer and a trailer. This is the Italeri Horsa glider, which is a really nice kit to build. Superb decals. Also comes with quite a few nice figures. The figures here are a mixture of the old Airfix and some newer Italeri ones. This is the Matchbox 17-pounder gun. Comes with the tractor and the Jeep. Tetrarch tanks are, one is by MMS, which is a white metal kit, and the other is by Milicast. They're both lovely kits, but only the Milicast is in production at the moment. I've just bought these two Locust from Milicast, and I can really recommend them. They have a great range of resin vehicles. These are the Bren carriers with the 6-pounder guns. I couldn't find a kit of a hammer car, so I sketched a copy from a photograph, and they were towed into action by 4-engine bombers like the Halifax here. These are the Airfix 32 scale American Paratroopers. Really lovely set. And of course my particular favourite, the British Airborne soldiers with their red berets. And these of course are the German Fallschirmjäger. I hope you've enjoyed watching my latest battlefield tour. I hope it inspires you to build something perhaps D-Day related. I've just been reading this book by the author Keith Flint. Very inspiring and interesting about the use of glider-borne vehicles. And this is the official wartime account of the Airborne Forces. That's the Hamilcar glider. Maybe someone will produce a kit of that. If anyone out there knows of one, let me know. This is the Locust tanks. So once again, thank you for watching. If you like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate you taking the time to do that.